Do you dream that the world will know your name? So tell me your name. And do you care about all the little things or anything at all? I wanna feel all the chemicals.
Growing up, my dad was all I had eyes for. He was my hero. He was everything I looked up to. Everywhere he went, I wanted to go. Anything he did, I wanted to do. I followed him around and I wanted to be with him every second of every day. I remember being along the shore of the ocean. I was standing there beside him as the waves were coming in and hitting against our feet. He looked down at me, smiled, and asked me if I was ready. I held his hand and whispered, yes. We grabbed our boards and headed into the ocean. I was completely terrified, but I knew everything would be okay as long as I had him next to me. As we waited for the perfect wave and for my dad's cue to go, I could hear the way my heart was pounding. We rode on the waves for a couple of seconds until we both collapsed into the ocean. As I came up out of the water, I could see my dad running up towards me. I had swallowed water a few times and I was shaking of coldness, but none of that mattered to me at the time. I had my dad right there, reaching out for me to pull me up out of the water, and that was enough for me. Yes, I was a daddy's girl, and it seems like just yesterday to me, but the questions I asked myself today are, where did all that go? When did things start to change? Where is that hero I once used to know? It's something I live with till this day. I don't know where or when I lost that connection with my dad. Perhaps it was me who changed. Maybe it was him who started to let go. Or was I just growing up and slowly drifting away? It hurts me to not be able to have the courage to simply run up to him and give him a hug, a kiss, or a simple, I love you, Dad. Not being able to sit down beside him and start a conversation together kills me inside. Being away from him all week and then finally getting to see him and have him close when the weekend rolls around, hoping that for once we might be able to simply sit down side by side to enjoy a movie together is something I always look and hope forward to. But it hurts so bad when it ends like every other time before. He doesn't see that what I'm looking for is to once again hold his hand like I did before. I want to be able to spend time with him again as his little girl. I can't help but notice the relationships between some of my friends and their dads. I ask myself, why can't that be me? All we ever do now is fight and spend time away from each other. We've got so good at pushing each other away. I spend days crying over the fact that things aren't how they used to be with him anymore. Now, it's like he's around, but not really present. He doesn't seem to know me at all anymore. We don't seem to know how to connect with each other. We slowly drifted apart, and I can't seem to find the reason why. All I have been left with are these feelings of remorse against him for slowly pushing me away. At times, I hate myself for feeling this way towards him. He's the man who gave me life, the man who raised me. He held me in his arms and held my hand, guiding me to where I stand today. But he still doesn't seem to realize that now is when I need him the most. I need his comfort. I need to know I can still count on him and that I haven't lost him. I need my dad again. I need my hero. And I realize that now it's my turn to reach out to him and hold his hand the way he once did. I need to make him feel everything will be okay. He needs to know I care. I need him to know how much it hurt me to be pushed away and how much I really need him. I don't want to keep holding on to this emptiness I feel inside. I'm willing to be the one to reach out and hold his hand once again. This I believe.